Hi there, welcome to the social space. This is the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, and the whole wide world, although we haven't hit anything other than Wichita Falls yet. We're getting there.
The world is big.
The world is big.
We're this close. We're this close.
Hey, episode 30, golly, we wouldn't have gotten here without our sponsors, or we like to call them our partners. You know, there's of course Channel 6, that's where we air, 10:30 p.m. Saturday nights, and News Talk 1290, they're part of Town Square Media. We air 10:30 a.m., just the audio version. And of course, Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center, just been seeing our faces all over buses all over town. Everybody always happy to see Andrew on there, happy to see Jackie. They're drawing mustaches on mine. No, please do, someone do that. No, don't deface the buses. I'm Eric CROSSLIN. I'm just one of your three hosts, and sitting to my left, she's our leader. She's the namesake of 𝘬𝘕 Communications, one Jacqueline 𝘬𝘕.
Jacqueline. That is my full name.
Is it really?
It is.
She's also a teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we're going to get into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Says Andrew Bell,
That's right.
another host with a hat that boy Jackie just loves.
I love that hat.
I like it too. You're
It just
either
makes
like
me
a
happy.
Royal Canadian Mountie mixed with Pharrell.
Kind of. It has a little bit of a Pharrell feel. Is that the hat you wore to the Addies?
It is the hat that I wore to
Oh,
the
that was a
Addies.
fun night.
That was a good
I
night.
heard you wore that on your wedding night.
Did not.
I was just guessing. Jackie, what is the theme of this show?
The theme of this show is Your Most Precious Cargo.
Okay.
Moms that drive around in SUVs, are those car seats in safely? It's coming through two great MSU marketing students.
They're in your class, right?
Yes.
Okay, Jose Ramirez is our first guest.
Thank you.
Jose, thanks, man. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me here. It really is such a pleasure to be part of this event, in general, this show, and just getting to know everyone here. So thank you.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Jackie, this is your student. Tell us what's going
know.
on. What is this?
First of all, Jose, thank you for choosing MSU Texas and coming. You're from the Metroplex?
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank you. And so you're in my promotions management class.
That is
which
correct.
It's one of the final marketing classes that you guys get to take before you walk the stage. You're a joy to have in class, by the way. You're very.
Thank you.
So tell me why you took this class and what's it all about?
Okay, well, as marketers, right, it's more like, for us, our role is to be involved in the process of delivering a message to the public, right? That can be anything. The way you dress, communicate, present yourself, to essentially selling a product. So primarily, the reason I took this promotions management class was because of the real life lab that was involved. And by that I mean, okay, so we were provided a product by the Red River Best Chevy dealerships, right? Which was a 2021 Chevy Tahoe. Now, we were given this product to essentially promote it to the public in any way we could within a budget, right, given, and a time frame of when it had to be done. Now, in all of this, there was a lot of behind the scenes. What do I mean by that? I mean, Ms. Jackie really had us go out to the local communities, talk with them, and just see how they can help us and we can help them. Spread the word, and from there on, what we did was pretty much, we took decisive objectives, right, given on a daily basis, right, since we meet 2 times a week for this class. And every day, we were always given something to do. At first, we didn't know exactly what we were getting into. This was all new to me. I had no idea, the same way with my classmates. We were just curious to see what Ms. Jackie had to offer us. And
People
then
have that reaction. Yes. Me, Jackie. Not sure what we're getting into.
No, but that's the thing. After a while, right, of being in her class and having to deal with behind the scenes, learning a lot about how radio works and how we could promote our product through the radio industry as well with the television industry, we were energized by the energy Ms. Jackie just had to offer us. And that just made us continue even more and be part of this class and just really tell myself at the end of the day, wow, this class is really worth what I'm paying for.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my wife has driven a Suburban for years, and her lease is coming up.
Yeah.
And this time around, she said, you know, I kind of want to think about like a Tahoe. Can you give me some insight on what's so special about this Tahoe that's coming out, the 2021?
Of course, yeah. Well, primarily, like you said, right, our target market is moms with kids. And because we're promoting this product to this target market, safety has to be priority over everything. Why? Because if you think about it, you're carrying not just yourself, but also another life that you have to be responsible. And this truck, right, or this SUV, what it does, it not just provides the safety for it, but it also provides the space needed for the car seats for infants, where they can go in, sit down, buckle up correctly. It also provides technology that goes along with it, right? Cameras in the rear view, back, front, anywhere you can that allows you to see things you wouldn't really be able to think, wow, that really matters, even if it's such a small detail. Also comes with our, what is the app called? OnStar safety app, which is primarily what it is, right? It's a service that is provided by General Motors to anyone who owns an SUV. And what it does is, let's say you forget your keys somewhere, right? Well, there's a mobile app that says, hey, listen, you can access your vehicle with our OnStar mobile app. And that, I believe, plays a big role in determining, just in general, if you're someone, right, a mother, and you have a kid, and you're busy constantly with a lot of things, and you forget your car keys, okay, well, let me pull out my phone real quick, let me do this, and then let me just put my most precious cargo, which is your kid, right, in that chance, or in that instance, in the vehicle.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, losing your keys. Golly, that's the worst. That's
You know
awesome.
what? That and we've got a big safety event coming up. We'll learn about in a minute too. Since we're talking about Tahoe's moms and your most precious cargo.
Yeah, well, I'll take a free Tahoe Chevy if you're watching for this commercial. Hey, by the way, who are the Red River Best Chevy dealers? Who are?
So essentially, it is a small group of dealers, right? And they're located in, half of it is located in Oklahoma, and then the other half here in Texas. And primarily the two dealers that are working with us are 𝘵𝘵𝘍𝘬's, right, and 4-Star Auto Ranch. And we are very grateful for them, honestly, taking their time and their money and just handing it to us and pretty much saying, hey, we have a product. We know you guys are marketers. You know, let's make something happen. Let's see what our return on investment is. And so that for us was something, it was a challenge for us. Like I said earlier, something that I never really thought someone would do and put so much faith into us. And so we're just glad to have them giving us this product to offer, giving us, again, their trust, which is something that I really, really appreciated from them, giving us the trust, not just to our class, but to Miss Jackie as well, and letting us just see how far we can take this.
Yeah, I really love how Miss Jackie brings in the real world into the classroom.
Yeah.
You know, and I think these students have an opportunity to learn a lot from Miss Jackie.
Yeah, well, I will say though, even though this is a live living laboratory, you need all those classes before to get to this point.
Of course, yes.
Because a lot of people say, I wish all of our classes were live laboratories. Well, it couldn't be that way.
Sure.
You need all of those data classes and retail management classes and consumer insight classes to be able to do this class.
Yes.
But gosh, you're right. We should be very grateful for 𝘵𝘵𝘍𝘬's Chevrolet and 4-Stars Auto Ranch. They step up to the plate every year for this class in the fall. So thank you, Red River Best Chevy dealers.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, if you're watching this.
Hey, I know we said no one-word answers, but Jackie's class in one word. What do we got?
Yes.
Take your time.
I would say unforgettable.
Oh, okay.
Jose, has Jackie missed class yet?
She's busy. So I understand if she misses.
It's covered for you already.
She always has a backup plan.
I'm joking.
There we go. Oh, that was the right answer. She always has a backup plan.
Don't put that in there.
Oh, it's all in it. Well, thank you so much, Jose, for joining
you.
us,
Thank you
golly.
again.
It's always, you know a lot about the class. It seems like someone's heading towards a good grade. If I can tell you that interview. So we're going to have a classmate of yours up next,
Yes.
Selina Stuart. She's going to talk to us about the same kind of class, right?
She's going to talk about the big safety event we have coming up next Saturday.
Awesome. We're going to talk about all that and much, much more when we come back with the social space.
Fall Falls Truck Center has parts and is quickly becoming the go-to provider for big truck parts for every major manufacturer on the highway, including thousands of in-stock OE and quality aftermarket brands. With over 45 years combined experience selling and locating those hard-to-find parts, Joseph and Jack are on standby and ready to assist you with any repair project. Need service too? Falls Truck Center can get you in a bay and back on the road within hours, not days or weeks. Come see us at Falls Truck Center next to Flying J. Call us at 940-64-PARTS.
Welcome back to the social space. I'm Eric Crosslin. We got Jackie Hager over there. We got Andrew Bell in a fancy hat that Jackie really wanted to make sure he was going to wear that on the show today.
I did.
Yes.
Hey, you know what's crazy before we get to our guest is, this is going to be airing on Saturday, and it's going to be like 70 degrees and sunny on Saturday.
know.
Hey, this is Wednesday while we're taping this. Do you guys remember how Wednesday was? Terrible. It's cold. And I only bring that up is because the person we have with us now, to my right, Selina Stuart, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
The Caribbean. This is different weather for you.
Yes, so it's much colder. It's much just cold, gloomy, dull,
But you were telling us you get to wear different clothes than you normally
Right, I get to dress up. I get to wear my thigh-high boots and my turtleneck tops, so.
That's true.
You don't see that a lot in the Bahamas.
No turtlenecks at all, no boots at all.
Selena's got a cool hat on too.
sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hat competition going on here, so.
I didn't get the hat message, obviously. Hey, Selina, thank you for choosing MSU, Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
So what made you decide to come to Midwestern?
Yeah.
Well, my sister actually went to Midwestern before me, so it was just a smooth transition. However, it was affordable, and why not Texas? Everything is bigger and better in Texas, so here I am.
Is it also because here specifically there is a big kind of group of Caribbean? There's a lot of, you guys have the Carib Fest and you have kind of that.
Yeah, so well, actually a recruiter comes down to the Bahamas and they advertise the school, and it's, like I said, it's affordable and it's in a reasonably good location, so that's how I came.
That's great. So you too are in this promotions management
Yes,
class.
ma'am, my favorite
So
class.
it's a joy to
her
have you
favorite,
in
she
that
said.
class. Yeah. Oh, she said it was her favorite?
Yes, the class is
Yay.
very hands-on, it's very interactive, realistic. I just look forward. Some classes are really stressful. This class isn't like that. You just come in and you learn so much every day. We have a lot of guest speakers, from flyer making to now video making. So it's just a joy.
So this coming Saturday, we've got an event coming up, and since we learned that the Chevy 2021 Tahoe is our project, which has to do with moms and children. Tell us about this event that's coming up.
Well, calling all moms, grandmothers, just parents in general that carry around their most precious cargo, which is their children. We're having a car seat safety event, which is sponsored by the Red River Best Chevy dealers. Also Stockland, which is providing the car seats at the event. They'll be showing individuals how to insert the car seat in safely, because up to 50% of all car seats are not installed properly, and when carry around your most precious cargo, you want to ensure that your child is safe. Top priority, your child is just safe at all times. So that's what this event is about on November 7th from 10 to 2 p.m. at Stockland on Kemp.
Selina, with 3 kids, shuffling in and out car seats all the time, I'd like to consider myself an expert, but why is StoreClan considered the expert car seat installer?
Well, they have such a great variety. They also have people there that has been trained in installing car seats, because everybody think that they installed their child car seat the best and the safest way. We all know again that 50% of our cars, all car seats are not installed properly. So this event, you and your wife and your kids, they all can come out. We'll be having coffees, which is sponsored by Frank and Joe, and we'll be having hot dogs sponsored by the First National Bank.
Awesome.
So see you there, rain, sun, or snow, we'll be there this Saturday, November 7th at Stockland.
So I'm hearing there might be some car seat giveaways, which car seats are not inexpensive at all. I went through like lots of them.
You know about this, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, what? Car seats? Are those for kids? What are they?
Yeah.
It's glazed over.
So Storkland being such a car seat, you know, they're known for their good quality car seats being reliable. We'll be raffling off a car seat at the end of the event. So please stay tuned and come on time, and we'll be happy to have you.
We might go because we do need a couple car seats. You know, I run Eric CROSSLIN's home for wayward middle-aged women.
Yes.
And a lot of them have children, so I do need a couple of car seats.
Oh my goodness.
What were you going to say? Sorry.
For moms out there that want an opportunity to get a free car seat and theirs is fixing to expire, this is a great opportunity to get a free one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're going to have someone there to sell products to learn how to clean your existing car seats. But that beautiful Chevy Tahoe will be there, and Storkland's going to load it up with car seats so you can look into it, just to make sure that you can visibly see how a car seat should be placed. And
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, and then, you know, I think there's some gift card giveaways.
Yes.
So it'll be a fun 4 hours.
All right, so we asked Jose what one word answer to give about Jackie's class. You can't use unforgettable. What is your one word you would describe Jackie's class?
I think it's unique, like from her personality to just the hands-on activity we do inside class. I just overall, even like, he talked about her personality, like you could be having a bad day and you come in and Miss Jackie is so bubbly, and then she wears black. I love black. So she's so bubbly and
Bubbly and black.
it's just excited
black.
to come to class, you know.
Well, we are excited about this event coming up, so you need to grab your kids and come have some hot dogs and some hot coffee and come to Storkland this coming Saturday.
From 10 to 2 p.m. and we'll see you there.
That's November 7th, right?
November 7th.
Yes, sir.
I might be hanging out there. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of recruits out there for my home. Hey, Selena, thank you so much for coming out here and
Thank
being
you for
our
having
guest.
me.
We appreciate it. We're going to do another military minute for the third segment. One more time, let's thank our partners here.
Yes.
You know, that's KAUZ Channel 6. They're so good to us. You know, you can watch this. You're probably watching it 10:30 Saturday night right now. You can also listen to it, News Talk 1290. That's part of Town Square Media, and Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center. Oh gosh, we love them. They're doing all the
We
bus
do.
wraps. We love it with Tanya, Sean,
Yep.
and they're over there putting our mugs on the back of a bunch of buses. We appreciate that. So there you go. Jackie, any final words?
I just
to your
want
students?
all those moms to show up and come see the hard work that these students are doing. Thank you for choosing Midwestern State University, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and
thanks for
yes,
being here.
please come and protect your most precious cargo.
Oh, that was nice. Thanks for wearing that hat.
Yes.
On behalf of Jose Ramirez, who was here earlier, Selina Stuart, Hayden Gershner back there, Andrew the Hat Bell, Miss Jackie Hager. I'm Eric CROSSLIN, and this has been The Social Space.
Incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of The Social Space.
Welcome back to another edition of Shepherd Speaks. I'm Brigadier General Kenyon Bell, commander of the 82nd Training Wing at Shepherd Air Force Base, and I'm here with our Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Dina Mosley. Today we have the opportunity to be out in Vandenberg, sunny California, visiting with the 381st Training Group. And so with us today is the commander of the 381st Training Group, Colonel David Rickards,
Sir.
and his group superintendent, Chief Master Sergeant Lance Power. And so it's a pretty significant opportunity for us to come out and talk about what's taking place here at Vandenberg, specific to the 381st Training Group.
Absolutely, sir. And you know, Vandenberg has a special place in my heart because I spent 2 years here as the command chief before taking on the same role there at Sheppard Air Force Base at the 82nd Training Wing. So I'm super excited to be able to share this moment and be back here at Sheppard Air Force Base to welcome our mission partners back to the 82nd Training Wing. Our missile maintainers are back under the umbrella of Sheppard Air Force Base.
This is pretty special. You know, when we think back a little bit about the link between the 381st Training Group and Sheppard Air Force Base, we can very easily see that missile maintenance training used to be done at Sheppard Air Force Base, back when it was the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Maintenance Training along with the Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile Training. And so that was back in the 50s, almost all the way to the 80s. And then after it left Sheppard, it transferred out here to Vandenberg.
Indeed, sir.
So there's a lot for us to be able to unpack. Colonel Rickards, I think probably one of the first things that everyone is interested in knowing and understanding is, what is this mission out here that the 381st Training Group does?
Well, yes, sir. It's pretty straightforward. We're charged with producing world-class nuclear warfighters on the operations side, so that's 13 Ns, and on the maintenance side as well, so that's 2 MOs and 21 mics. And not just for big missiles like the Minuteman III ICBM, but for smaller ones like you see arrayed behind us here, the air-launched cruise missile, maintenance for that as well.
So it covers both officer and enlisted career
yes, sir.
Across the board. Yeah. Chief, what makes this kind of special in your eyes, this, the mission that goes on here, the criticality of this mission?
It's one of the Air Force's, in our opinion, just one of the most important missions that our airmen get to do every single day. When Colonel Rickards and I get a chance to meet them every week on the enlisted side that arrive from basic training, it's just exciting to see that passion, that desire in their eyes. And I always ask this question to them: when's the last time the United States has ever used a nuclear weapon? And more often than not, they go back in history, they account to World War II and other periods that they think is the correct answer. But the response, sir, is every single day. Every single day in deterrence, every single day in the training that the airmen and the 381st and the 532nd Training Squadron accomplish.
Yeah, and you know, that, I think that linkage that you just talked about, the 532nd and the 381st, it brings us really to why are we even here? You know, there's been a transition that has taken place that brings the 381st to the 82nd Training Wing.
That's right.
What is this? What's this big change that just happened?
Right. Well, yes, sir. About 4 months ago, General Tullis started the process of moving the 381st out from a direct report to her under your watch care out there at the 82nd Training Wing, because she knew that the Space Force was about to take the 533rd Training Squadron, which we haven't mentioned yet. They're the space operations outfit here at Vandenberg. So the Space Force is going to take the 533rd and bring them under their umbrella in the Space Force. And then at that point, we would become a group that just was too small to continue as the way we had in the past. So we started the process of being transferred to you, which happened on the 7th of July.
Right.
And since then, it's been a good relationship.
Right. So we're talking about the types of training that goes on here. Colonel Rickards, there's a lot. I mean, there are different shred outs. I've read the brochure. I've gone down through the mission brief. Can you just break it down for me? What types of training goes on here? Who comes through Vandenberg Air Force Base here in the 381st Training Group and goes out to the operational force?
Yes, sir. It's the gateway for nuclear operations. It's the gateway for nuclear maintenance as well. And it's unique, not just the air-launched cruise missiles that you see behind you and the ICBMs that you see on static display. It's unique in the Air Force in the sense that maintenance is just as important as operations for us, as we have to be able to execute an order from the president to expend a nuclear weapon if we need to. And so just like, to use an aircraft term, just getting that plane out on the ramp shows that we're capable. And us, in our terms, it's getting that missile on alert and ready to go if the president asks us to. It's getting this air-launched cruise missile ready to go if the president needs us to. So it's maintenance and ops that are joined together in that sort of operation.
You know, Chief, the other thing is when we have geographically separated units, they are so tied in to the base where they're located.
Right.
And so here at Vandenberg, we really want to thank the installation commander and command chief, Colonel Mastelier and Chief Hogan, for taking care of our team here. Everything that we're hearing about today just can't be done without the support of an installation team.
Indeed.
So we really appreciate you taking care of our team out here. Thank you very much. And as we make this transition, we'll hear more about the wonderful things that are taking place out here at Vandenberg with all of the teammates out here that are performing their mission with the 532nd Training Group and the 381st Training Support Squadron. So we're happy to have you. Glad to have the team on board, and thanks for letting us come out and spend some time with you.
Yes, sir.
Join us again for another edition of Shepherd Speaks, coming to you real soon.